12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
And here we go. And it's like I never left at all. Howdy doody, motherfuckers. How's everybody doing today? Stuck at home? Of course you are. There's nowhere else to go. Unless you're in Georgia. They're trying to reopen the state. And you know what that means? You're going to have less people saying, howdy, I'm from Georgia. Because they're going to be dead. Oh, what's up, cockfaces? Well, before I even start this episode, hold on. The unofficial sponsor for this episode is Liquid Death Water, the sparkling water variant. Murder your thirst from the Australian Alps. You hear that noise? That just means I'm better than you. Delicious good. Beautiful white see-through gold. Ooh, can I fix this mic? Oh, okay, better. Yeah, still stuck in quarantine. How you doing, folks? I know, nobody wants to hear about this quarantine shit, but there's nothing else to do. You know, if I don't talk about what's going on in the world, then I'm not being fucking guy who's paying attention to what's going on in the world, right? It sucks. Sucks a lot. So, couple stuff. States want to reopen. I understand. Hey guys, nobody's making money. I understand. And I don't, because my job is still open and we're making gangbusters worth of money off of all this. But still, kind of understand. That was a weird noise. But I understand, guys. The millionaires got to make the money. They do. So they're willing to burn through all of us and let us all die so they can just keep making, you know, weird fabric currency that they can trade for fucking whores and coke. And you know what? If I was in that position, I think I'd probably be the same way. I'd let a couple of you fuckers die for me to get some fucking whores and some money and some blow. It should be amazing. But maybe it's a little too soon because you already got all the money. You already got everything that you want. You can buy fucking coke and whores right now. Well, how do you social distance with a prostitute? Like, because if I'm paying you a couple $1,000, if you're like that type of pussy, like way up there, then yeah. I'm just not gonna beat off to you. Fuck that shit. I'm getting touched. If I'm paying a couple $100, somebody's touching me. Don't care. Totally want it. Sorry. But man, it's just like, and people are complaining. You know, people are just sitting there like, well, we gotta take care of the people who can get sick. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? Let them die. Just open the pig pens. Let them into the slaughterhouse, baby. Let them all, fuck, we need some pork chops ASAP. Let them die. It's about time. If some people have to die, so I can make enough money so I can buy some fucking shoes that another guy doesn't have and post a picture of them on Instagram that a girl might like and she might suck my dick, let him die. None of that's true, by the way. Don't do that. I'm not sitting here saying, hey guys, die. Well, I am saying it, but I don't mean it's a caricature. Caricature. It is a caricature. There we go. It's fucking insane. And then you have these people who are just fucking protesting, saying, I don't think the virus is that bad. Nope. I'm gonna stand in front of this government building with guns. Dude, and then I love it when people say it, but then fucking nobody like, it's, you know why? Those people in the front of the fucking government buildings didn't get shot because they had guns. You're going to say, what's their God-given? It's because they're white. It's not their God-given rights. They white as fuck. You put a bunch of fucking Mexicans like me and you put some fucking black dudes in front of that building with guns, they're getting shot. Getting shot the fuck up. Like the minute we walk out of our cars, the cops they're already waiting outside of our homes. They're going to shoot us. Well, Alonzo, I disagree, because you know what? I've been pulled over by the police and I've never had to worry them shooting at me. Hey, look at the color of your skin. Is it dark? Is it a little like golden brown? No. It's pale white or pink. So you're not going to get shot. That's just insane. And then I feel bad because when black people try to bring the attention to it, they're like, hey, a lot of us are getting shot, man. Like, we need to find a way to protest. No, fuck you. The cops don't shoot everybody. They don't. And then you got the assholes who are going to sit there and try to come at it from some weird, fucked up rationale perspective. Well, Alonzo, you have to sit there and understand that the police officers are more inclined to shoot these people because where do most crimes come from? Where does most of this come from? Where does this happen? Where do most drug deals and gun violence come from? They come from people of set minorities and blah, blah. You know what, guy? You know why set minorities are sitting there killing people and doing drugs? Because the system built it that way. Do you want to know why most people who are own fucking small businesses are not minorities? Because it's harder for them to get business loans. You can't get business loans. You know what happens? That means you can't open your own business and provide for the community, thus meaning less jobs, thus meaning less economic stipulation for the area in which you were born. And you know what happens when you put a bunch of poor people in an area where there's no stimulated economy for them to thrust themselves upon for work? They have to do what they have to do to survive. Sell drugs, run guns, run with other people. Because humanity, at the end of the day, we want to live. We don't want to die. We want people to push forward. That's what we want to do. So when you put a bunch of disproportionate wealth on one side of the fence, where everybody has everything, and then the other side doesn't, and it is in a perpetual state of what the fuck is going on. I know, because I'm from that side. You're gonna have those numbers. But if you don't take into account why those numbers and presets exist, your argument is moot. Ooh, I'm fucking feisty today. I don't know what the fuck's going on with me. I don't remember. You didn't remember? Oh yeah, the coronavirus didn't kill us all. Fucking China. No, not fucking China. Fucking CCP. Fucked us over, man. I miss comedy. I miss everything. But hey, man, at least we got $1,200, right? $1,200, man, in our pockets. Oh, you lost your house because you haven't been working? Oh, that sucks. Well, because I'm not working because the government shut my fucking thing down because they're scared that some people might get sick. Yeah, because we don't want our neighbors to die. Why? That doesn't affect... Yes, it does. Stop being a selfish piece of shit. Every generation has to fucking muster their strength and deal with impossible odds. Generation before us? Vietnam. Generation before them, World War II. Before them, World War I. Before them, the Civil War. Before then, fucking the Mexican-American War and the Spanish-American War. Do you want to keep going? Stop crying. And it's... I like how the big thing is just like... They're putting Mexicans in cages. And Latinos in cages. Well, fucking shut up and listen to authority. Okay. Fucking, we're being disproportionately shot. Shut up, listen to authority. Okay. Hey, don't go outside. Whoa. You're not fucking shitting on my civil liberties. And no, it's not. You hate Trump supporters, or you're just not a conservative. I'm a conservative. Am I still a Democrat? Yeah. Fuck yeah, I am. Do I think the party has fucking lost its mind? Oh, dude, so fucking much. I think it's lost everything what it used to be. Which is funny because when people are like, well, the Republican Party is sitting there and they're for the working man and they worry about us. You know, like, I don't know, what was it, 70 years ago? The Republicans were the very liberal faggots and the Democrats were the conservative fucks. But it switched. Oh, shit. You didn't know that, did you? Ooh-wee. Why am I so ranty today? I don't know. I'm just pent up. I need to fucking go outside. I go outside to work because my job doesn't give a shit about me and they just want me to die because they need to keep selling chips. But it's just... I don't know, man. Look at society and I just see all of us as pigs coming to a trough, eating on social media. Liberals and conservatives shitting ourselves. And I was just like, you know what? Maybe this disease is a do-over. Maybe we should just go into that good night. And when there's weird, like fucking lizard men or other types of monkey people, or God sits there and decides to create another universe, whatever have you, they'll get it right. Because obviously we failed. We failed fucking big time. Just like, you know, I think our species failed as a society the minute we made the McRib. The minute the McRib and science had allowed the McRib to take shape and take hold of our society, I believe our society was done. We had reached the pinnacle of what we were achievable and what we could do, and we should just die off and go into that good night. Just go into that shit and just die, like, go to nothingness. Oblivion waits for us. Why are we bullshitting? But... I need to work this job. Why? Just 'cause we need money. Why do you need money? 'Cause I want to buy bitches and Xboxes and cars. Why do you need those things? 'Cause life is hollow and we're gonna die and I'm just sitting here and I'm feeding all this shit into the middle and I hope it keeps me going, but I don't know if it keeps me going. I have no idea. It's just so fucking sad. There's times when I'm just sitting there and it just dawns on me. This is not going to work. Everything about us means that we're going to fucking die. What are we going to do? Just fucking die. Death is the great equalizer, not the coronavirus. You depressed? Kill yourself. You're happy and you don't ever think life's going to get better than this? Then kill yourself too. You did it, baby. You made it. You're at the tippity top. But you're only halfway there. Just fucking pull a bullet in your brain. But life is precious and God says, no, he didn't. Nobody in the sky talked to anybody. We're a bunch of monkeys that stopped throwing shit at each other physically. And now we do it with Instagram posts. Just throwing shit at each other with knowledge that doesn't matter. Looking at conspiracy theory videos at 2 a.m. in our underwear. Jacking off so much that our hand goes numb and then we just do it again and it feels like someone else is doing it. Going to jobs that we hate. Fucking hate. Trying to convince ourselves that somehow Whataburger is better than In-N-Out. It's not. It's up there. It fights really hard. But Whataburger, at the end of the day, is Apollo Creed. While In-N-Out is Rocky. Rocky's going to win. Apollo Creed is just going to keep fighting and be recognized as one of the best of his generation. But then he's going to get beat to death and die. I guess we're all Apollo Creed. We become the champ for a while. We fight hard. Then a giant white guy comes and kills us. We call that giant white guy society or the police. It's up to you. Whatever your giant white guy is, it's going to kill you. It's going to kill you. Also, am I the only one that finds it kind of weird for... Okay, so only 2 Rocky movies didn't have the black guy as the main protagonist, but the entire ethos of the Rocky movie is Rocky box, Rocky trains, Rocky trains hard. Rocky beats up black guy. You go, Rocky. Oh, God. I remember the first time I ever saw fucking Rocky, and I fell in love with how Sylvester Stallone talks. It's Puerto Rico. You gotta fight with Puerto Rico. You know, I beat up, I fucking, you know what I do? It's kind of the same. I beat up Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Why do I remember his name? That's just the Sylvester Stallone now in any interview. He's so roided up and retarded when they're just like, Sylvester Stallone, you just made the new Rambo, and you know what went into the movie, and how fun was it? It was funny. Sometimes you gotta go with this Puerto Rico. That's so stupid. It's Puerto Rico. Oh, fuck, I got a text message. Well, it's the woman. God, I'm in love with you. Mwah. Oh, shit. Back to the show. Yeah, that's just... I'm just gonna fucking... That's Sylvester Stallone his entire life. He's with his wife at a marriage counseling, and she's gonna be like, well, Deborah, what do you think is wrong? He just doesn't listen. I want to do the simple things. I want to pick up the trash and to notice that I cut my hair and that I take care of the house while he's gone for 6-7 months making these movies. I just want to feel like I matter. And Sylvester, what do you think? This is what it is. I got sometimes get a box Puerto Rico. That's what we do in Puerto Rico. Mrs. Stallone, I believe your husband's retarded. I know. Puerto Rico. Oh, shit. Well, I lost my point now. Oh, yeah. Life is meaningless. Consumerism has destroyed us. And then what pisses me off the most is not the people who are stuck in the system of consumerism, but the people who think they see around it, and yet they're deep in it. Like where he's like, yeah, you know, sometimes the world doesn't, you don't gotta do it. We're just lost in this vapidness and overspending. And, you know, I want to be a true libertarian, but we can't be true libertarians because we need some form or system of government in order to implement stuff like the police and the fire department. Nobody cares. You're gonna die. I'm gonna die. Let's go burn a church. Don't burn a church. What's fucked up is I'll say that, and yet here I am as a born again Christian saying like, let's burn a church. Oh man, I love that water. Shit like that bothers me the most, though. The people who think just because they have an inkling of intelligence that they can just sit there and explain shit away even though they have no first-hand experience. You know, that's the shit that bothers me the most. Where there used to be this weird little goofy white kid in my old warehouse, right? And he talked to this other goofy guy who used to love the fact that, you know, I would debate him in certain topics, and I have some knowledge under my belt, but I'm not sitting there saying I'm the smartest man alive. But the minute he told this kid that, oh, Alonzo's the smartest guy in the world, this fucking kid, no matter what I was doing, where I was going, what I did, would just want to debate me for no fucking reason other than that he just wanted to show his dick was bigger than mine, which it's not. Unless it's flaccid, because I'm not going to lie, my penis when it's flaccid, it's a joke. It's a toddler's penis when it's flaccid and there's nothing there. There's nothing to see. If you dated me looking at my flaccid penis, you'd be like, he's not packing shit. But, and there's an asterisk next to that, when I get hard, you're dealing with the good water bottle. That's all I gotta say. What kind of a water bottle, Alonzo? Well, for the Texans here, it's more like the Hill Country Fair purified drinking water bottle, the plastic ones. It's like that. You get a good size. It's nothing to slouch at, you know. Are you admitting that you measure and look at your dick? Of course I do. Every guy has. If you find one man in this entire planet that says he has not measured his dick or compared it next to a bottle or a can, he's a fucking liar. Big fucking liar. Like, that's the most important. That's like the first thing you do when your dick starts to get hard. Is, well, how big is it? It's not big. And it used to bother me when I was a kid because my penis would always be flaccid, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, you find porn at a young age, and you're like, my dick looks nothing like this. That man's penis is beautiful, and mine is just this small little fucking flimsy piece of skin. But the first time you get hard, you're like, oh, there it is. It's like those things you see on National Geographic, like over time the flower pops up. Oh, it's springtime. I remember that, dude. I remember it like it was yesterday. So, the first time I really, really like got an erection that I had to like walk away really kind of weird from. I was 11. I remember we were watching Steven Seagal's Under Siege, and that chick had popped out of the cake. And, you know, she's topless, and she didn't know the whole ship was taking over yet. She's like, look at the boobs. And Steven Seagal, like an asshole, was like, hey, get the fuck out of the cake. But he does it in that old Steven Seagal's voice. Hey, get out of the cake. This place has been taken over. I'm Steven Seagal. I don't yell. Yeah, but I remember that scene, and I was okay. So I was me, my aunt, who's a sister on my mother's side, and her husband, and my brother. And I'm laying on the floor next to. Okay, so you have the TV on one side of the wall. In the center of the room, you have a table. There's enough gap between the TV and the table where you can lay down with a pillow and be comfortable and still watch the whole screen. I was laying there, and she popped out the cake, and she showed her boobs, and I just remember going like, holy fuck yeah. But like, at that point, like, I never really, you know, got hard just by like thinking. I've been mentally aroused, but like physically, and I'm laying on my stomach. So it got hard, and it's brushing against a wooden floor with very light carpet over it. Like, not like a whole carpet, but like, you know, those little, you throw a carpet on top, the little, like, rectangles. And I felt so embarrassed. I'm, like, looking around, like, oh my god, everybody can see what I'm doing. And I'm just smashing it into the floor. I'm thinking it's like those fucking, those old lightsaber toys. They used to like flick them out, and they all. So and you push it in. I thought that's how it worked. I'm jamming my penis into the floor, and just like, go away, go away, go away. Oh god, I'll never forget that day. I guess that's when I stopped being a weird little boy and became a weird, horny teenager when I was around 11, 12 years old. Fuck, man. I'm 31. I'm old. I've achieved nothing. I'm a comedian that can't do comedy because of the coronavirus. I have an internet show that I don't even think anybody listens to. And, you know, life got me down. And what can help you when you're down? Liquid Death Sparkling Water. Murder your thirst. 16 floor ounces of sparkling water from the Austrian Alps. No, I'm not depressed. I have a good job. I have a woman who loves me. I have this crappy show that no one listens to. And I have comedy that makes no sense. None whatsoever. And I love it. I fucking love it. Can't wait for Corona just to kill us all, so all these feelings will go away. Oh man, it's just so fucking crazy. And then I heard that people's stimulus checks, if you didn't get direct deposit, they were printing out the checks, and Donald was like, whoa, hey, bring them back. I want to sign them. Fucking, dude, that is the most fucking baller thing, but then the most fucking asshole thing I could think of. You want to write your fucking names on the check, dude? That's fucking... You're insane. I'm impressed, but I'm also fucking super worried. It's so fucking crazy. I like how my country is just... We're just so rebellious. You can't fight the greatest British army. We did and we won. You can't fight 2 world wars and back to back and win. We did it, we won. You can't fight a 2-front war. We did it, we won. You can't send human beings to the moon. We did it. You can't elect a fucking orange racist TV host. Yes, we did. Yes, we fucking did. And it was fucking awesome. We're living in the greatest timeline. There's a virus trying to kill us. The economy is crashing. And the dude's stopping checks to sign his fucking name. Fuck yes. What the fuck is wrong with me? Oh man, that's just so fucking baller though. When you also when you get a paper check, you just gonna go to the bank and cash it? And then what? What if you don't have a bank account? Like a lot of people don't. You're just gonna keep cash on you? Spend it on what? I've been saving so much money because nothing is open. It sucks. I want to spend my money. I want to be in debt. I want to be poor. Open up the economy. Let those who are willing to die, die for us. That's what has to happen. I need this to happen so I can buy an iFucking watch. I need an Apple Watch. I already got the AirPods. I already got the iPhone. I need the watch. So if fucking people gotta die working at a fucking Best Buy or at a fucking Whataburger, that's what's gotta be done. Daddy needs a watch. And I understand, death is horrible. Death is the worst thing in the world. And these fucking idiots are like, well, more people die from the flu, Alonzo. Shut the fuck up. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, as a human being, I will accept the responsibility of knowing that you died so I can buy an Apple Watch. I just want an Apple Watch. What's that worth? 4 or 5 lives? 10? I totally think the outcome justifies the means. But I love my grandma. Yeah, you do. But grandma's getting old. She's senile as fuck. She's also probably pretty racist if she's your meemaw. Dude, how fucking fucked up is that? That if you know somebody calls their grandmother their meemaw, you're like, oh, she's racist. It's not because she's racist because she wants to be racist. That's the environment she was built into. Back then, we couldn't hang out with her. You know, she would just sit there on the plantation balcony as her father would just sit there and be like, Jezebel, I want you to take kind of cocoa over there down the street and I want you to be able to buy me another nigger. Yes, sir, father. And then you know what I want you to do? What? I want you to sell them other 4 niggers. We got tobacco to cut in the morning. Yes, father. That's what life was like for her back then. And I don't judge. I don't. She had to be pretty old. My great-grandmother wasn't even born during the time of slavery. So, she was born in the early 1900s. She's not dead yet either. That's what's fucking weird. That's why I think the disease should just kill the old at that point. Because my great-grandmother is amazing. She's sweet. But she has no idea who I am. She has no idea what's going on. And she shits herself. Like, she is just literally, like, you're like, hi, great-grandma. I'm like, all right, I love you. Mwah. Hey, I'm going to take a picture for Instagram. Click. Love my gam. Hashtag, this bitch old. Hashtag, she lives forever. Hashtag, free my nigga Ray Ray. Hashtag, Mondays. Click. That's what we do for old people. That's what we're doing to them right now. And I hate that. I hate that my great-grandmother, and even my grandmother now is starting to get there, where she's not there. She just exists. I think that's the worst experience that you can have. Maybe if you drink more of this liquid death water, she'd feel better. I think that's the worst thing that can happen to you. To sit there and just fucking grow old and lose all your memories and shit. Lose the essence. Let COVID-19 free her from her troubles. But I don't think it'll kill her. A year ago, my great-grandmother was dying. She was on the verge of death. She went into the hospital and the doctor told my entire fucking family, looked my grandmother in the eye and said, hey, she's 104. It's time. Like, her body's giving out. She's gonna die. She'll be dead probably within the next 2 days. And my family was crying. We had people fucking flying in from California, Nevada, Georgia, New Mexico, Arizona, everywhere. Because, you know, she's the oldest living person in our family. She's going to die. And then she's, like, they went to go see her, and there's like, oh, she's so bad. She's on the deathbed, and she's, like, ventilators in her nose, and she's like, ah. And I was like, wow, she's going to fucking die. Well, she lived a long life. Isn't that shitty? When you lose somebody, even though they're the most precious thing to you, people are just like, oh, well, she had a long life. But you know what happened? Death slowly creeped into the hospital, looking for her, walked into her door. Death fooled over her fucking blanket. Then the door closed behind Death. And she was like, not today, motherfucker. Not to fucking day. And then what happened is my grandmother and her sisters came to visit her in the hospital. And my great-grandmother was dressed, sitting on that bed, like, I want to go home. Fuck this. I want to go home. And the doctor was fucking flabbergasted. He was like, why is this old bitch not dead? How is she still walking? How is she even still doing anything? That was a year ago. She's still going. My grandmother's the reason when you die, there is no one to come collect your soul and you are forever lost in the plains of oblivion, where your soul is slowly pulled back into space through the moon and shot down to the beast known as Tankra. Tankra, who used to be a fucking beast demon in the 1800s, who was then reborn in the early 1930s or 20s, whenever it was, only to become a man named JFK. JFK, growing up to be the man who he was, realizes he was becoming Tankra. So in order to be able to save himself and the rest of humanity when he became Tankra, he ran for president. As he became president, he was laying the groundwork to build a new society, one built on peace, love, and fear of Tankra. But the secret society known as the Doo-Doo-Doo found out he was Tankra, and they killed him. Now Tankra's soul switched into somebody else's body, and we won't know who it is probably for another 15 years. Oh, Tankra, whose beauty and power is amazing and graceful, whose the only enemy is the sun, and his only fucking respite is the darkness. Praise be unto thee. I know what you guys are thinking. You're like, what the fuck is wrong with you today? Your podcasts are normally nothing like this. I don't know, man. I'm just hyped. I'm excited. I'm having a good time, man. I'm just... In a shitty pandemic, I feel like I'm really fucking sliding into who I am as a person. I'm a comic who works at a warehouse. I'm a goofy idiot. I'm a goofy boyfriend. I'm a goofy comedian. And finding out who I am is just fucking amazing. It's great, man. And I don't know what else to say anymore. I sound like my niece. Can't wait for this to be over. Can't wait to get back on stage. Man, I want to take the antibodies test. I want to find out I have the antibodies. If I found out I had the coronavirus antibodies, I'm going to motherfucking Wuhan, China, and I'm going to start eating fucking weird shit in front of people. I will lick old people who are sick in the face. Be like, I can't get it. Antibodies, motherfucker. I'm going to start walking to people who you are going to be on your fucking deathbed. And I will walk to you and be like, how badly do you want to live? And you're not going to be able to be like, I'll do anything. And I'll be like, my blood will save you. But it's $1 million. A drop. I'm going to be a fucking millionaire, man. And then people are going to get mad at me and they're going to turn against me and then they're going to fucking kidnap me and hang me upside down and slowly bleed all my blood out of me. But not enough to kill me at first. Enough where I can feel weak, where I can't fight back. But enough where they could make a profit. And they'll slowly wean in on me and cut into me and strip me of all my blood until there's a fucking vaccine. And then they're just going to shoot me in the head and bury me in the back. And that will be the story of Alonso Israel Suarez Jr. It's Alonso. You can call me Alonzo. Okay, cool. But it's Alonso. Like, I don't know what the fuck. It's better than the people who are like Alphonse or Alfonso or Alberto. Fuck you if you call me those things. That's not my fucking name. I'll take Alonzo. I'll take Babu. And maybe Mr. Baby. I have to accept Mr. Baby whether I like it or not. But still. Oh man, I'm fucking on fire today. Well, that's it for today's episode, ladies and gentlemen. Just remember, the virus is going to kill us all. Stop fighting it. Give into it. It's fucking over. It's the end of the world as we know it. Just fucking jerk off to weird, nasty shit. Follow your fucking dreams. And don't forget, if you run out of toilet paper to wipe your ass, your sink is basically an upside down bidet. Mwah! Catch y'all later, motherfuckers.